Beethoven published 32 piano sonatas. They span the length of his compositional career, having been written between early 1795, a few months after he turned 24, and January of 1822, a few weeks after he turned 51. His 32 piano sonatas were, for Beethoven, particularly special works. You see, Beethoven was a piano player. The piano was his axe, his voice, his entree to the greater musical world. He improvised for hours at the piano. He conceptualized essential musical ideas and compositional innovations at the piano. Literally, he spoke through the piano. Now, clearly, we can't hear Beethoven's actual speaking voice, dead as he was, 50 years before the invention of recorded sound. But we hear his voice if we listen carefully to his solo piano music. My friends, Beethoven's piano music is his voice, emerging from his mind, through his fingers, to our ears and our hearts. Beethoven's piano sonatas are, more than any other of his amazing works, his personal testament expressed in his own voice. Beethoven's piano sonatas also capture, as do his symphonies and string quartets, his ongoing compositional development and his evolving views regarding musical expression. In his early sonatas, we'll discuss Beethoven's compositional evolution relative to the classical style that was, after all, his artistic inheritance. But increasingly, as his musical trajectory goes above and beyond the horizon of classicism, we will find it increasingly difficult to relate his music to the classical tradition. Once we get to the last 5 piano sonatas, from Opus 101 of 1816 on, well, we'll have to accept Beethoven's piano sonatas as being self-referential, essentially unrelated to any norm or convention, as being intrinsically and exclusively themselves.